What's good, everyone? Zeke here. It's been a minute since my last video. I feel a lot different now. I probably look a lot different, probably sound a lot different, but I guess first and foremost, let me start this out by saying my bad to everyone that's been asking me for a video. I know I've been lagging it. To those of you who don't know, I went through a lot from the last time that I uploaded a video. I went through a breakup. Definitely no hard feelings whatsoever. I'm actually in the best place that I've ever been, mentally, physically, and emotionally. With that being said, moving forward, like I said, a lot has changed. It's crazy how life works sometimes, man. Like, it's crazy how you may feel like you think you're okay, but you don't really know how much toxic you have in you or around you until it's gone. And once that toxic left, I started noticing that I've always felt like I was breathing through a straw. And it was so hard and for me to breathe at times, and I just always felt like so heavy, you know? And it's crazy because I can look back and I can say that now. And before, it's like I never really like registered it that way. I don't know if it was because I was so caught up in things that I just really didn't pay attention to myself or whatever it was, but I can, like I said, I can honestly say that now. Like, I'm good. Um anyways, I'm living in a much better place now. um my love life is great. uh Work is great. I'm feeling amazing mentally. My dysphoria is leaving me daily. I'm now starting to actively look into, top surgery, amongst other things. I no longer feel like I'm stuck in my shell. Uh, I'm starting to actually feel like myself, Ezekiel, you know? And when I look in the mirror now, I actually I'm seeing it now. Like before, I would talk about it and I would say, like, yeah, I could look in the mirror now and whatever, but like, damn, like, let me tell you, like, it feels amazing. Like, everything that has happened in my life since I started my transitioning, whether it was good or bad, I'm a big believer that everything happens for a reason, so whether it was good or bad, like, where I'm at now, like, I can honestly look back and I'm glad everything happened. I really am. Like, I'm doing way better mentally. I'm thriving every day. Work is great. My grandparents, one of the other videos I uploaded, they still have me come around. I still go around them. My family, my mom actually, on my birthday was May 26th, and I turned 31, and I went out with my mom, and she kept misgendering me and dead naming me. And I finally looked at her and I go, you know what? I go, I'm sorry. I know today you're trying to have a day with me because of my birthday, but you gotta stop doing that, or else I can't come around. Like, I can't do it. Like, there's no hard feelings or anything like that. I want to be happy, and if you can't respect that, then just let me know. I love you and everything, and I understand, I guess. And she stopped me and she was like, no, you know what? It's just hard for me. And I go, you know what? I go, okay. I go, I just want you to at least try. And after that, like, she tries. Like, she tries. She calls me Mijo. Like, she calls me Ezekiel. Like she addresses me properly. Like, it's dope. I'm currently living with my cousins, and they're freaking amazing, man. Like, I can't thank them enough, man. Like, they literally, like, my life kind of exploded because I was so set back. I was locked into a lease. I had to buy myself out of it. That kind of set me back a little bit as far as my fundings for, my transition. But I did what I had to do. You know what I mean? Things happen for a reason. And like I said, and I keep saying, like, I'm glad they happened. Like, I'm good. Like, really good. Facial hair, I'm starting to grow a lot. I'm not sure if you guys can see, logo tee going on, you know, little Pablo freaking mustache. I just shaved today. I probably shouldn't have, but I actually have all this growing in, just waiting for it to be full. This little piece right here just needs to grow in a little more. I guess because I hear myself on a daily, I can't tell too much like the difference in my voice, but I guess there is, you know, a lot of people are saying it. Just the other day, I was looking through my pictures, and the crazy thing is that I never really used to like to take pictures. And when I started transitioning at the beginning, you know, I was still so fresh, still stuck in my that shell, that I forced myself to take those pictures, you know, so I could look back. And the other day was like the first time that I actually looked back, and man, like, I was so shocked and thrown back from how different and how much happier, like, my eyes, and just how much happier, like, I look, and how different I look. And like now, like, I look at pictures of me and I'm just like, man, like, that's me. Like, that's me. Like, that's me. Like that's me. Like, it makes me happy. It's crazy how transitioning can really change you and make you happy. And just to finally get the courage to step out and just be who you are, it's an amazing feeling. You know, to any of you that's watching this that is scared or taken back, or they're just not ready, like, it's tough. Don't get me wrong, it's tough, because you're gonna really find out, you know, who's down to ride, who's not down to ride, who's got you, who really cares for you, who really loves you. And there's gonna be some surprises along the journey, some big surprises. But just like anything else in life, you know, everything happens for a reason. And I promise you that as rocky as it may get, at the end of the day, it's still such an amazing feeling to be able to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, there you are. You know what I mean? You've always been in here, but now I there you are. You know, that's the best way I can describe it. On another note, I just want to say this real quick. To anybody that is in a relationship while they're transitioning, and the only reason why I'm bringing this up isn't necessarily because of my past relationship. It's because I've heard of other relationships going through this as well. If you're with someone and they say that they support you, and they act otherwise, or they use your transitioning against you. For example, if you have a legitimate reason to be upset because they did something to make you upset, and you tell them and you address it, and they come out and they say, oh, you know, it's just your testosterone, or it's just this, it's making you emotional, and they don't take your feelings into consideration, and they're kind of using it against you, understand that that's not okay. Understand that it's not that. Understand that your feelings are valid, you know. If you're with someone and when they get mad at you, you know, they throw that in your face, or they dead name you when they're mad at you, or they, even after the fact, if you guys are broken up, if they go around and they dead name you, or they do this and they do that and they disrespect you, like, understand that they never respected you. Understand that they never cared. If they're with you and they start drama with you just to go out and be with other people and rant off and say, like, oh, it's because I'm not comfortable with their transition, or this and this and that, like, understand that's not okay. At the end of the day, you are a human being and you deserve to be loved. We deserve to be loved, and we are great, amazing people. And nobody deserves to have their transition to be thrown in their face just because people want to be shitty people. And again, I'm saying this not because it necessarily pertains to me. I'm saying this because talking amongst other people, and I've had people reach out to me on my Instagram and talk to me about the toxic relationships that they've been stuck in. It draws me back, because a lot of us can actually connect like that, because it's crazy, you know? To those of you that are watching this, that aren't transitioning, but necessarily looking out for information, or just trying to see because your significant other or whatever is trying to transition or looking into it, understand that changes do come with it. Understand that body parts do change. Understand that at the beginning, yes, sometimes we may get mood swings at the beginning of taking testosterone or whatever it is that, they're taking or whatever. Understand that we are doing this to make us happy. And understand that if you tell someone that you're going to stick by their side and you're going to be there and you respect them and you're going to support them, that you should do that. And if you're not, no one's obligating, like you're not obligated to be there, and it's not okay to play with someone's mind like that, because a lot of people that are going through transitioning or are thinking about it or whatnot, we go through a lot on a daily within our own mind and within our own head. And having someone there to support us and wanting to be there is like one of the best feelings ever when someone tells us that. And if you don't genuinely mean it, then don't say it. And again, like I said, this isn't towards anyone or anything like that. This is just me speaking freely because I have come across a lot of situations, and I've talked to different people that even their friends, they talk about how they're in a relationship with the trans and that they use it against them, and it's sad. Understand that we are people. Like I've said in my other videos, I've often felt that, yes, we're a part of the LGBT community or whatever, but sometimes me personally, I kind of feel like we're kind of off to ourselves, because even within the community itself, we're weird. We're attention seekers. We're this, we're that. And I've seen that a lot. I'm not saying, yes, that's how it is, but I'm just saying from my personal experiences and what I've seen, that's really, what I've always come across. So in a way, like I've noticed that a lot of us, we feel kind of sheltered and we feel like, damn, like maybe like we are kind of by ourselves, And so what we really want is just for people to support us. Anyways, with that being said, I just wanted to give a quick update. I know that I've said this in my past videos that I was going to keep up with my videos and whatnot. But like I said, everything was just so hectic. But now that my life is back on track and I am doing better than ever, I'm going to be uploading, a video, at least try to upload a video once a week. Like I've said in my past ones, if you have any questions or anything, drop a comment or you can hit me up on my IG. I have it on my page, if not _Zeke_88. Feel free to DM me. For those of you that do hit me up, you guys know that I try to get back to you as soon as I can. I'm an open book. Any question, anything, hit me up. Even if it's something, you need to vent about, I'm here. I know what it's like to not be able to vent to someone because you may feel like they don't understand you. And even if I don't know you, if I've never even met you, sometimes that's even better. Talking to someone that you don't know, it could really help you. Like I've said in the past, I'm a barber. I talk to random people all the time, and even for me too. You know what I mean? Sometimes just talking to people just to get things off your chest because you just feel like it and you're not going to see them every day will mean wonders, Anyways, thank you to those of you that still follow me, that are still supporting me. My family, my friends, all of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Those of you that have kept up with me on my journey. Those of you that have checked up on me at those times where, I felt lost. I appreciate each and every one of you. Even though we've never kicked it, even though we don't talk on a daily, like, that means the world to me. And no matter what, I will never forget that, and I will always appreciate each and every one of you. But yeah, that's about it for this one. As I said before, much love, much respect. Again, I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. No regrets from my end whatsoever. Yeah, that's about it. Hit me up. Peace.